What you're looking at is a remarkable table which was designed by a French chef called Menon in the middle of the 18th century. We're not sure where Menon placed this amazing centerpiece, but it's quite likely to have been at Versailles. This particular table shows the myth of Odysseus or Ulysses coming across the magician Circe, who turns his men into swine. So you see all these men being turned into little pigs in the middle of the table, and you realize that it's an allegory of greed. I came across the design about 30 years ago because I collect books and I have a copy of La Science de Maître d'Hôtel Confiseur written by Menon with full plate designs as engravings. And the minute I saw it, I thought, well, I just got to make this thing. So the first time I made it was about 20 years ago, and I made it fresh again for this Getty exhibition. This project took about 3 months, with me single-handedly making it with some help from Tony Barton, who was responsible for making the surtout, which is the gilded stand that the sugar sculpture's sitting on. The modelling material in French was called pastillage. In English we called it gum paste because it was a mixture of sugar and a gum. You mix the two together with a little bit of water and you end up with something that is comparable to porcelain. It can be hand sculpted. When it's dry, you can actually carve it. You can press it into molds, which is what we've done. A lot of the fine detail on the building particularly has been made with 18th century wooden molds carved at the time. What I've made is not really a reconstruction or a recreation. It's an emulation, really, of what happened. It's a little bit simple compared to the vast edifices that were constructed for these incredible events. So this is a very humble little insight, if you like, into something which would have been completely forgotten about.